Hello and welcome back to BFHM Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use DataStore in Roblox Studio, which I think I did do in like a video a while ago, but in like that time leaderboard thing. But yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you how to actually use it. So first, before you make any scripts, you need to go into game settings. Well, you need to actually publish the game, and then go into security and enable this. I'm just going to enable all of them, but you only need to really do this one here. So that, yeah, it enables studio access to game services such as data stores, which is good. So, what's this? Oh, I think someone else made that script. I don't know what that is really, but let's make a script, and I'm going to call it DataStore, or like, yeah. So the data store is usually used to save things, save like player stats, like how long they've played the game and stuff, and like how many points or money they have. So I need to actually think of what to make. So first you need to get to the data store service. Well, you could do local something like DSS equals game get service data store service, but that's actually kind of useless because what you need to do is do the data store service colon get data store, so you can make a variable for the data store straight away. So I'm going to say local data store equals game get service data store service colon get data store, and then you can name it here. So I'm just going to call this data store because I don't know what to call this data store. So there we go. Now we've got the data store. So, and this won't work if you don't have the API access thing on. So now we need to make a leader stats thing, like a leaderboard. So if you've watched my other video, you'll know how to do this. But I'm gonna say game.players.player added connect function player. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this kind of fast in case you've already done it. Local leader stats equals instance.new folder player, and if it's a leader stats thing, you need to actually call it leader stats like this with like a lowercase l, not capital, because that's how Roblox works for some reason. And next you need to make some values to go inside it. So I'm gonna put, yeah, what should I do, because I did time in my last video, so I'm gonna do money equals instance on new. So it needs to be like a type, like a value. So you can do, if I type in value, you can see there's quite a lot of values you can do here. Like, what's a double constrained value or binary string value? I've never used any of these. To be honest, the only ones you should really use for data stores is like, well, if it's a leaderboard, you should probably just use like int value and string value maybe. If like, yeah, I don't know. Well, string value is like a text value, but if it's like money, you should either have a number value or an int value. The difference is, I think, a number value you can have decimal points in, but this you can't. So I'm gonna put an int value because I don't really need any decimals, and then put a comma in the leader stat, so it actually creates this variable inside the folder. And then money.name equals money. So now if we play the game, then we'll see that leaderboard thing appears in the corner. Actually, I think the game's just kind of frozen. I think it's because one of the other scripts, yeah, because I had team create on this game, so people made some scripts, and I guess they forgot to put a wait in a loop or something, I don't know. Well, it's been really laggy. I don't know what scripts they put in the game to make it so laggy. Maybe it's this thing, but it's got unanchored parts anyway. There we go, there's a money thing in the corner, it's like 5 FPS. So, first I'm going to figure out what the lag is, and I'll fix that, then I'll continue. Okay, so I think I've found what was causing the lag. If you look really closely, there's this thing, and this doesn't look too suspicious for now. But when you open it, it's made of unions, and each of these unions is made of like 100 parts. I don't know why I made that. But now the lag should be stopped, so let's keep going. Actually, well, I've made the leaderboard, So let's make game.players.player removing connect function player. So now we need to actually save the data when the player leaves the game. I mean, when the person leaves the experience, when they stop experiencing. So you do DataStore : set async, and then you need to put these things in. So first thing is the key, which is kind of like a password for the data store. So this needs to be unique for everyone, or people will be able to or it will not load your data correctly. Because if you put for your key, then it'll just load that data for everyone. So what you should use is the player's user ID. But you can only use one key per data store, I think. I don't know. Well, if you set 2 values in one data store as the same key, then it will just not work. So if you have 2 data stores, then you need to add something onto the end, like cache or something like that. And then you do a comma and the value that you want to save. So I'm going to do money. So player.leaderstats.money, or whatever you've made. And I think that's it. I don't know what this thing is, but no, it should save the data, but I don't think it'll actually do anything at the moment. Yeah, so I only have 0 money, so it's not actually going to work, but I'm going to try and make a coin or something. Let's just make this as quick as possible. Let's make it out of foil and yellow. There we go, that is a coin. And I'm going to do a script in it, script.parent.touched connect function part, and then local player equals, actually, yeah, if part.parent find first child humanoid, then local player equals game.players get player from character part.parent, there we go, and then player.leaderstats.money.value equals, well, you could paste this thing in again and just do +1, but I think you can also do plus equals 1, which is better because you don't have to write as much. And I'm also going to put script.parent:destroy, so this thing deletes itself when someone touches it. So let's try that. So Roblox collisions are kind of weird. I wonder how much money it's actually going to give me, because sometimes it might register as 2 touches or something. Let's have a look. And I only got 1. Yeah, let's see if it actually saves it, because sometimes it doesn't save in Roblox Studio, but sometimes it does. So let's see if it, oh yeah, well, it won't. Cannot store instance in data. Oh, yeah, you need to store the value. You need to put .value, because you can't save, because this is actually the instance of it, but you need to, because there's a value property of it. So let's try that again. Let's get some money. Okay, here's the money, and there we go. I've got 1 money. So let's stop experiencing and see if it actually, okay, so it should have saved now. There we go. But I haven't actually put a script in to load the money, so you need to do money.value equals DataStore : get async, and then the key that you saved it as, which is player.user_ID, and also, actually you don't need anything else, so that should work. And I think you can also do something like a p call or whatever it's called. Maybe I'll try and see what that is. And there we go, actually loaded now. So now I have 1 money, and if I touch this again, then I'll have 2, and then I can leave and get another one. So yeah, now you can just go back in and save and load money. So I think maybe they fixed that thing where it doesn't save in Roblox Studio. But if you're trying this and this script is exactly the same, you should probably just try it actually in the game, because sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm going to try doing a p call. I've never used it before, but let's try. Local, okay, local success error message equals p-cool function. Okay. So I think that, like, I don't know. If success, then print saved, and then else print, actually no, one error, no, error message. So I don't know, that might work or not. I've never used a p-call before because I've never had to, but p-calls are used to, I think it means protected call. So you use it if there's like, if it's a data store, because sometimes they can fail because Roblox servers aren't good. Let's try this. Yeah, I've got 3 money, and if I stop it, should print something. Will it print it? Or, yeah, it did. So, yeah, no, it just says saved, so I want to make it a bit better. So I'm going to put saved space dot dot, which you can use to like join two strings together, and then player dot leader stats dot money dot value. Yeah. So that'll say saved and then the amount of money that they have. Actually, I'm going to put colon as well. So there we go. So now when you rejoin the experience, let's see what happens. So it's loaded my money, and I'm going to touch this to get 4 and then stop the game, and let's see what it says. It's taking a while to stop and it didn't print it for some reason, but yeah, I guess that is how to use DataStore. So I'm going to try and make something else. I don't know what I'm going to try and make, but yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see if this thing works. Let's touch it, and so I've made it so it doesn't actually delete. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it works. So yeah, you can do that, and now it gives you way more money. Yeah, so because there's like no weight on this, you just get money loads, like every time something moves on top of it, like that. So yeah, let's see if that saves. So yeah, saving is a bit glitchy in Roblox Studio sometimes, so it should work properly in the game. There we go, save 269. So yeah, I guess that's probably going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.